It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Ozzie Albies is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with the leadoff.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Bailey. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to.
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, with a runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting the ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bryant over to his left, 1 away.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Bailey scoops it up, and he is out on the tag.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard to third. Seager has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets foul.
Foul ball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. Change-up and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Zach Thompson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. One away.
Batting fifth.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Realmuto has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out to center field. Walker is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance.
Left fielder Kevin
Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that is through into right field for a single.
And look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. There's one on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Batter number 1. Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ozzie Albies. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, one of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Bryant moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that term.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Bryant makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman,
Riding in once again, Roberto Alomar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
first baseman, Paul
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Albitz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chris Ryan. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Harper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Striding in, Zach Thompson.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch on its way.
Zach Thompson.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 after the pop out in foul territory his first time through. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Thompson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around for first to score.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Bailey. And that's the first out of the inning. He's digging in to try to get
Donaldson.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bryant on the move. 2 gone. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in for his second at-bat. Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is. That ball got in on him, but he fought it off a little soft liner to fall in the outfield and scores the runner from third base. That's a strong guy right there.
First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Right.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. So 3 runs. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trevor Story.
Hit hard to short. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Kevin.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So striding in, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Paul.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
The batter, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more,
Thompson.
Zach Thompson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is foul right side. 1-2, here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The first baseman, Eric.
Stepping in and
Bailey.
ready for another shot, Eric Bailey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Nelson
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cruz awaits the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bryant looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, captain.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Towards second. And he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 8 runs, 11 hits. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Arrieta sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bryant. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Foul back. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on. Digging in once again, Zach Thompson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder, George.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
23, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He went deep last time up. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Donaldson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now another 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Walker is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Arrieta is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 20.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Bailey ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Roberto Alomar. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Popped up. Realmuto waits on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in now, Eric Bailey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Bailey.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Larry Walker.
Number 33. Larry Walker.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Daniel Murphy will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Men on third with 2 down. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our